in the wake of the tragedy, many of you on Facebook wanted to know more about the crime itself, how serious it is, and what are the consequences. TV6's Anna Samovska spoke with some officials, and she joins us now live. Anna?
Eric, accidents are called exactly that, accidents, because most of the time they're not intentional, but what could be a citation or a misdemeanor can turn into a serious crime if anyone flees the scene. Law enforcement officials say they don't happen very often, but leave the scene of an accident after you've hit something or someone, and you can run into a lot of trouble.
Just by fleeing, if you weren't at fault, you've now committed a crime by fleeing the scene.
Fleeing the scene of property damage can land you a misdemeanor. Causing injury or death elevates the severity of the crime to a felony, punishable by up to 5 or even 15 years in prison if the accident was your fault. Defense attorney Carl Newman says sometimes the only defense is that the driver simply didn't know he or she was involved in an accident, something prosecutor Weesey says is hard to believe.
It would be pretty hard, in my opinion, for you to hit somebody and not know that you hit them, especially when somebody's seriously hurt or seriously injured.
Facebook fan Lisa Sutton writes, people who do that are more concerned about themselves than the victim who they hit. There usually is more to it, drunk driving, etc., when they flee. In fact, alcohol is one of the most common factors.
They're drinking, and they don't want to compound the accident with getting a DUI at the same time.
Detectives at the Marquette City Police say they take each hit and run seriously and look at the evidence from the scene closely to track down the suspect.
They can do gather a lot of information as far as speed, as far as stopping distances.
Eric, police say regardless of the law, from an ethical standpoint, you should always stop if you've been involved in an accident and help those who have been hurt until police arrives.